Alright, boys and girls, we've got a very special treat today. This is a used 2018 BRZ Limited with 39 miles. Yes, you heard right, a used 2018 with only 39 miles on it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of deal. This 2018 BRZ Limited was at a Subaru dealership in Florida. A woman was test driving the car, and during the test drive or coming back to the dealership, I'm not sure of exactly what the parameters were or what happened, but she hit a utility pole, a pole in the parking lot, or something right here at the front of the car. Messed up the bumper, messed up the fog light. According to the report, that's what was replaced, was the fog light, the surround, and the bumper painted. No other issues. But by law, since it was wrecked and was technically no longer new, it could not be sold as a new vehicle. So now this car is coming in at used car price, but like I said, brand spanking new with only 39 miles on it due to a technicality. And as you can see, there's nothing wrong here. Just the slightest little amount of spacing off where this bumper meets the fender here compared to the driver's side. But you know, for a $7,000–8,000 discount off of a brand new one, I'll take a few millimeters pushed out on the very tip edge of my bumper. Other than that, no other damage was done. Nothing to the frame, nothing even to the headlight, as far as I remember from the insurance. It was just the bumper and the fog light just right here. That's it. This 2018 BRZ Limited is Subaru certified pre-owned. It has been certified by Subaru. Of course, like I said, it was a brand spanking new car. It does have the Subaru Access touch locks. Push here on your ribbing to lock the doors. Grab the inside of your handle here, and it unlocks your doors. Leather on the tops of our doors and in the center, and our armrest are leather. Also a leather surround here around the speaker. We have the faux carbon fiber trim around the window switches here on the driver's side, as well on the passenger side. Being a Limited, we have leather and Alcantara seats, front and rear. It is a 6-speed manual. As far as I can tell, this car wasn't even PDI'd yet. It still has all the stickers, tags. Owner's manual is still in the plastic. Here in the glove box, we have our original window sticker for the vehicle. This was Subaru of Jacksonville, in Jacksonville, Florida, that originally had the vehicle. Have leather here stitched on the dashboard on your passenger side, cup holders in either door. In the center here, we have dual cup holders that you can pick up and move front to rear. We have our power outlet here. This car does have twin heated seats. We've got our traction control and traction control. Stitching here on our parking brake lever. Stitching matching on the shift lever. This is a push button start vehicle, automatic climate control dual zone. We have the large infotainment display. So what I'm going to do now is start the car up. I don't know if we'll be able to see this display. Hopefully we will, because of the hopefully the glare won't be bad. But I'm going to go ahead and push start, turn her on. Sorry about that, I told you wrong earlier. The car has 40 miles on it. Guess that I did not take into account when I was turning around in the driveway here at the house that we rolled over to 40. But now on the BRZ, you now have this digital display in the right-hand side of the cluster. You see there, you got digital mile per hour readout. You have your digital fuel gauge. Here we can see engine temp, oil temp, and battery voltage. we have our large analog tachometer in the middle of the cluster and our analog speedometer to the left. Pushing the button on the steering wheel, we can cycle through different displays. Here's one on our fuel economy, range to empty. Here is one on our average speed, total time in the vehicle. Back to our gauges again. Scroll over again, we've got a little, it is a horsepower and torque, a little dyno graph that as you rev, it actually goes through the display, which is pretty neat. We've got a lap time stopwatch. We have, I believe that is a G meter showing lateral, forward, left G's. It also has a brake and accelerator indicator at the bottom. Back to our torque display. Then we've got our options. Then over again, we've got our message center, no messages. Of course not, because it's a brand new car. We have no issues here. Back to our gauges, like I like to see. We've got our steering wheel volume up and down control, shift, our source button to change between FM, XM, AM, CD, etc. This is the top range. Let me turn off this climate control. I'm sure the wind noise is messing with the audio. I don't have my microphone out. We're just using the mic built into the GoPro here. We're doing this kind of guerrilla style. But we've got all our touchscreen. I do not believe there is nav. Maybe there is. Oh, okay, there is. Nice. Wasn't too sure on the BRZ if it was outfitted as well as, say, my 2014 3.6R Limited was. But down here we have all our climate control buttons, fully automatic, dual zone, your recirculation, your rear defroster. Turn this back off. We've got a little storage cubby here. We've got a USB outlet down here, 2 USB so you can charge your phone. I think you can tether through for media in the infotainment. Clock display, wipers, turn signals, yada yada. Hazards in the middle here. Power windows, automatic power down and power up on both sides. Power lock. Got a compass mounted in the rear view mirror. Our dome light. Actually have a vanity mirror in the driver's side, which is nice. And passenger side as well, that is lit. Moving under the hood, we have our FA 22-liter flat 4. Mounted behind is our 6-speed manual transmission. I can't remember when this came in. I don't think it was new for 2018. I think it might have been new for 16 or 17, but no longer does this engine have a black plastic intake. We now have an aluminum intake with the wrinkle red finish on it like the STIs have had for many, many years. Another neat thing about the BRZ is this little tube that comes off of the air intake. I can't remember what they call it, but essentially it pipes in your intake noise into the cabin, and I believe it comes out behind the glove box, but so under heavy acceleration you can hear some of that boxer growl a little bit better inside the engine compartment. As you see under the hood, there is no damage whatsoever. Nothing in this corner has been disturbed. Like I said, it was just the outside plastic bumper cover that was affected. Back we have our aluminum spoiler in a matte black finish. Just gives a little something extra to the rear of the car. In the trunk here, again, certified pre-owned Subaru. We have a front tag bracket if applicable to where you live. We have the all-weather cargo tray liner here. Underneath that, we've got our spare tire, jack, lug wrench. As you see, the back seats are nicely appointed in leather and Alcantara, as well as the front. Also have some leather here in the sides. Still plastic here. Still, like I said, I don't believe this car is even PDI'd, so we do have the plastic still here. Your rear seats can be folded down for some extra cargo space, which is always in high demand in a small sports car like the BRZ. But it seems with the back seat down, you have plenty of room to move things. If you are interested in purchasing this 2018 BRZ, it is located in Lancaster, South Carolina at Duke's Automotive. I will leave the contact info for Duke's Automotive in the description below. If you are interested in purchasing this BRZ, don't be afraid to reach out to Josh and get with him on this amazing deal of this brand new used BRZ.